something that's compatible. Not nothing young and dumb and full of common one is edible. I better nigga like.
Hey girl, what's up? Yeah, I'm just touching bases, girl, cause look.
Trick Daddy puts his foot in his mouth.
So
now he has to eat it. Let's talk about it.
I wonder why Trick Daddy felt he needed to try and gaslight women. You understand? You can have your opinions because this is the United States and freedom of speech is an amendment. But why go in there and bother people who ain't bothering you? The one thing that I have always noticed about certain men is that when they can't just go off and be happy. They got to mess up all your stuff and then run off. Girl, okay, yeah. All right, yeah, I'm finna get, it ain't gonna take too long because I ain't trying to have a Trick Daddy committee coming for me, but just stay tuned, okay? All right, boo. Talk to you later. Hey, y'all. What's up? I am so tired. I do apologize, y'all. I had to do this after my workout day, so y'all a lot getting me at my 100%. Cha-ching! But you got me. Because one thing I'm not gonna do is deal with stuff like that's on the screen. I ain't got nothing against Trick Daddy, but let's just be clear, okay? He need to start coming for people that are not checking for him. Okay? But before we get started, let's first look at freedom of speech. Because y'all know I'm all about education. I don't stop nobody from doing nothing. But at this point, I got a platform. And if you say something that I don't like, I'm going to speak on it. Because I'm going to say what other people need to say. I'm not going to be clapping it up for nobody that's not clapping it up for me. Okay? I ain't even looked at his cooking show because he looked like he eat too much oils. Did you hear me? He did look like. So how you gonna be talking about women over 35? First he was talking about black women and Spanish women cooking chicken, baby. Big Daddy, if you was my man, you'd be in the kitchen cooking because you look like you the cooker, baby. You look like you. Look, my mama was a cook, and I'm sorry, but you look like you could have been her homeboy that was the cook assistant in the kitchen. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. But let's go ahead and get this started. Let's go ahead and get our facts in, okay? Because I love y'all, okay, I'm going to bring you facts. So whenever somebody try to clock your tea, you hit their ass with the truth. The First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting and establishing of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. So basically, freedom of speech is an amendment. You got the right to say what you want to say. Now let's get into this subject, okay? Because let me tell you something. I can clap back. I can clap back. I can be whatever society tries to deem women of color to be. But from what I see, I don't even think Trick date women of color, so he got to be talking about other ethnicities of women over 35, because he's not talking about us, because I don't see any of us checking for him. Okay? But let's get into the article. This is the man that y'all all grew up loving. I liked him too. You don't know now, nigga. That could blah, 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 blah. But you right. I don't know and did not know. And I don't know now, nigga, that's going to say something about women over 35. And I'm not going to clap back. Now, y'all know I don't tell y'all my age, but I do give myself pride on the fact that I eat right, take care of myself, and try and hold myself. I even go out of the way to hide my grade for y'all. Don't play for me. Don't mess with me, okay? Now, this is how he was, baby, okay? Because I always keep a look at myself to make sure that I'm staying as close to the original as possible. But we for to look at who tried us today. This big Trick, all right? So, Trick Daddy faces backlash for saying he's not into women over 35. Now, ain't nobody saying nothing about who he want. Because I'm trying to tell y'all, ain't nobody trying to climb in the bed with him. I know I ain't. I know I ain't telling him to move over. Rapper Trick Daddy has never been too shy to share how he feels. And he usually does so with no filter. He should have used one. One moment. People love getting stuck in time. I believe when he look in the mirror, this the man that he see. That ain't the man that he is. This the man that he see. Maybe if he was there, and even then he wasn't going to clap back at me because I don't care what you look like. You're not finna come talking to me out the side of your head. I tell my sons that. Don't you disrespect no woman. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Now, around this era, he could have got it. I'm not going to lie. It would have been a whole... Okay? But that was around that era. You see the year on his head, 95, that was the last time he looked like that. Rah. Next photo, please. This was talking all that cash, okay? So during his interview on the Nene Leakes show, he did just that, and it might have rubbed some of the women the wrong way. During the podcast, he shared his experiences with lupus and how the diagnosis affected him personally and professionally. Bless his soul. He also, but ain't he still eating grease and stuff like that on his TV show? Ain't he still on his TV show like telling us how to cook chitlins? I'm just asking. He also spoke about his prior run-ins with the law and the things he's learned about maintaining the financial freedom and lifestyle that the entertainment industry brought him. Though it wasn't until the topic of dating came up that the conversation took a turn. Now the question is, why isn't he married? Because you cannot continue to force women to get to know you. Not like that. I'm so sorry. If he stepped to me, I would be thinking life insurance policy and how long I gotta hang in there. I'm being honest. And no, I ain't how y'all like them. You know, I ain't, but in my eyes, I'm beautiful. And I'm gonna tell you, if he stepped to me, I might fake the funk, but I'm not gonna lie. I would be thinking insurance policies and how long do I have to hang in there. And I'm more than sure that there will be a side piece somewhere that can really give it to me like I like. Because with that belly, baby, no. And no offense to anybody that's plus size, but I'm going to say it because I can. With that, because we did talk about freedom of speech. With that belly, for me, it's a no. I'm not lifting up nothing but my legs. Not your belly. All right. Nene asked about his marriage to estranged wife Joy Young and their relationship status, which led to her asking if he's currently dating or in a relationship. He answered, I'm very wide. Yes, you are, big back. Like wide open. Very whore-ish man. Baby, I am offended and I'm getting tired of these old tied behind men thinking just because I don't care, because they got a little money. Money make them wet, okay? Yes, it might get them excited, but to me and my experiences, I prefer physical attraction. And I'm going to say it again. I prefer physical attraction. Okay,
at least try to be healthy.
Wife, so I'm not knocking the trophy wives because trophy wife is a good place to be. Okay, it is. I'm not gonna knock the beauty queens because I know a lot of them, and also I think they're gorgeous and their energy is amazing. But I'm just telling you, and them the kind of men, I'm sorry, that look like they'll jump on their wife. The 51-year-old allegedly, because I ain't said he did it, but I'm just saying he give off nasty attitude energy. The 51-year-old went, and he's just a little bit older than me. And then he need to let them jeans go. The 51-year-old went on to say that although he sees a lot of women, he's not intimate with them all, and then the bomb drop. He can't be intimate with them all. He don't got no energy. With the exception of you and maybe 2 or 3 other women right now, I'm not attracted to no woman over 35 years old. Both the statement and the reasoning behind his preferences has women of all ages side-eyeing the Miami rapper. He just wants somebody to bend over and shake their tails all in his face with his nasty face self, and he ain't doing nothing but throwing dollars, and she probably got to do all the work in the bedroom. I rebuke you in the name, because, baby, I ain't finna go waste all my time laying down for your heavy ass to get on me. Okay, behind his preferences, women have of all ages side-eyeing the Miami rapper. Y'all standards are too high. Y'all are too emotional. Y'all are damaged goods from y'all past relationship. But who's doing the damaging, brother? Who's doing the damaging? After the interview aired, the clip went viral and several women responded to his comments. One ex-user tweeted, I hope I never reach this level of delusion in my life. And another said, y'all standards are too high, so you want younger women to do less for them. Telling, exactly. I talked to y'all about pedophilia, okay? It's giving, how he died, him on top of me. Color purple. Dismissing women over 35 as damaged good hit a nerve, especially when paired with the suggestion that emotional maturity and having standards are somehow flaws. What could have been framed as a personal preference ended up feeling like a jab, and for many it crossed the line from honesty to disrespect. So I'm closing the door at that. I'm going to put some pictures up here from him from when he started to where he is now, so you can get a reality on making sure you eat right, maintain your calorie intake, walk, do a good exercise, keep your skin moisturized, and women over 35, y'all are beautiful. And men over 35 with no belly, I love it, okay? Because I don't want no young man going to town over me, wearing me out. I need me a good...
Thanks for tuning in.